Hey guys, I'm Rachel, the founder and CEO of Intrinio. We specialize in providing market data feeds to all kinds of innovators: fintech app developers, consultants, quants, investors, researchers, and more. Many of our customers are on the hunt for a real-time stock prices data feed to either integrate and display into their website or to use for research purposes. But here's the problem. There are a ton of different types of real-time stock prices data that you can buy. It's wildly confusing. In this video, I'm going to break it all down for you so you know exactly which stock price data feed is right for you. Okay, you need real-time stock price data. Let's talk through your options. At Intrinio, we sell a wide variety of stock prices products that you have an option no matter where your budget or your needs lie. Here are all the choices: IEX stock prices, NASDAQ Basic, SIP, and 15-minute delayed SIP. Let's start with IEX. IEX will be, by far, the cheapest way to access true real-time stock prices data. We're talking less than $200 a month to stream real-time stock prices. But here's the catch. IEX is a pretty small exchange, and only 2% of the market trades there. Another way to say this is that IEX has 2% market volume. So if nobody happens to be trading Apple stock at 2:15 p.m. on IEX, you won't see a new stock price come through for Apple at that time. Since this data is from a single exchange and it's not a consolidated data feed product, you will see what appear to be gaps and differences in the data from time to time. Take note, because you're going to see this trade-off often with stock prices data products: volume or quality versus price. Now, the nice part about IEX is that there are zero exchange fees, display fees, or per user fees for you to fiddle around with, since we slightly delay the data for you by just 15 milliseconds. So the IEX real-time stock prices data feed is best for you if you are an early-stage fintech app developer and need to display real-time stock prices inside of a chart or a graph on your website. It's also great for any retail or individual investors. At an early stage, a lower quality feed might be acceptable to you, and the benefit of not having to be distracted by exchange paperwork plus the affordable price are totally worth it. This is a great product and a launching pad for fintech app developers, but I would not recommend it for any serious investors or developers building tools for pros. All right, next up, NASDAQ Basic. If you need something with higher quality and more volume than IEX, this is the next most cost-effective way to do it. It's much better than IEX, but way more affordable than the full SIP feed, which we're going to cover next. Like I mentioned before, there is a trade-off between quality or volume and cost. NASDAQ charges significant exchange, display, and per-user fees. Not only does this make the product more expensive, but it requires you to fill out some pretty complicated paperwork and keep detailed track of the types of users that are leveraging or looking at the data. The base product will run you around $800 per month, but you'll also have to pay around a $2,000 per month exchange fee and $1 a month for non-pros and $26 a month for pros. It sounds complicated, but it is really the most affordable way to get quality real-time stock prices. Plus, at Intrinio, we help walk you through the paperwork step by step. We're experts. NASDAQ Basic is a great middle ground stock prices product, and it's best for serious real-time users who can't afford $10,000 per month in exchange fees. This could mean you are a bigger fintech platform and need to show a more reliable data feed to your end users. Or it could mean you are a serious or professional investor. What it doesn't work for is high-frequency trading. If you are in the quant or HFT space, you'll either need to co-locate servers near the stock exchanges themselves, or you might be a candidate for SIP, which we'll cover next. Okay, the last real-time stock prices product we have to cover is SIP. It's the most expensive and the highest quality feed you can get without co-locating with the exchanges themselves. SIP stands for Securities Information Processor, and you can find more information on the SIPs and their data feeds in this video. NASDAQ and NYSE have been designated as the SIPs, so they are the only true source of this data, although third parties do distribute it for them. These two exchanges consolidate every single trade across every single exchange to put together the lowest latency, highest volume, real-time stock prices feed on the market. What you get with a SIP feed is the NBBO, or National Best Bid and Offer. It's the closest thing to the true stock price, representative of all the trades happening across the exchanges. Sounds great, right? Well, back to the trade-off. It's also wildly expensive. If you don't have a budget of $10,000 per month for real-time stock prices data, this product isn't for you. NASDAQ Basic is your better bet. However, professional trading firms or software companies often need this high-quality data. And it's actually required to be used by any firms that are offering trade execution. They must show the NBBO to their trading customers. Now, I thought it would be also worth mentioning one last stock prices feed, 15-minute delayed SIP. This is a great alternative option for fintech companies that are looking for a cheaper way to display stock prices other than the SIP, but who would rather use something higher quality than IEX. If you are willing and able to take a 15-minute latency delay, this product can save you thousands of dollars. At Intrinio, we take in the full SIP and delay it on our end by 15 minutes. This delay helps our customers completely avoid paying the massive exchange fees associated with SIP. The base fee is only $500 per month, and you're only going to pay $250 a month in exchange fees to display the data, and $250 per year if you aren't displaying the data. Okay, here's a look at all the real-time stock prices data feeds we just covered side by side. This is a great way to compare and contrast the latency versus price trade-off to find your sweet spot. Remember, if you are a very early stage fintech company looking to display stock prices, or if you are an individual investor, IEX is the best place for you to start. If you are a professional investor or a developer building a more sophisticated trading application, NASDAQ Basic is probably right for you. If you are a serious trader or building professional trading applications, you may have to cough up the 6 figures for SIP. And if you're a mid-stage fintech that has raised some funding and needs an affordable way to display stock prices, you might want to check out 15-minute delayed SIP. At Intrinio, we provide all of these real-time stock prices packages and more. And working with us is very different than working with the larger vendors or the smaller upstart data companies. We have upfront pricing, free trials, discounted development periods, customized onboarding, exchange paperwork facilitation, a badass developer toolchain, and industry-leading support. Our team is ready to help match you with the best product for you, whatever stage you are at. You can message us on our website at any time to request a consultation with one of our data experts or to start your free trial. Thanks for listening. And as we always say at Intrinio, we can't wait to see what you build.